today we are back with another video, and today's video is another tier ranking video. In today's video, we are going to be ranking all of the events that Lumber Tycoon 2 has seen over the years. This came to my mind because I recently concluded a series discussing all of these events, and I wanted to now rank them all. It would only seem fitting to do this, and I'm going to be talking about a few more things that I didn't talk about in that series. So even if you did watch that series, stay tuned for this video. We're talking about some new things, but let's just get straight into this. I'll be explaining briefly what some of these events are if you're unfamiliar with them, but in any case, if you want to play along, go on to tiermaker.com. Shout out to Electro Technology or Tech YT on YouTube. I feel like I believe he made this, so shout out to him, and all credit goes to him for making this. But I edited some things. I'm switching some things around, and but in any case, let's get started here. The first one, let's just go in order. Actually, no, let's go in order. This one is the Beesmas 2017 event. This is the first of the Beesmas events. It's called Nuts and Bolts, and pretty much every day you would have something to do from December 1st to 25th on the 2017, and you'd have something to do. You'd have some missions to accomplish, and you'd have different tasks to accomplish. One of which is interacting with the honeycomb and some bees and obtaining the bees axe from this. This was a pretty good event. It wasn't entirely action packed or anything like that. I think a B tier is probably safe to start out with here. The next one is the Beesmas 2018 event, the Gift of Bees, the title is. This one was more action packed than the previous one. And this occurred obviously in 2018 this time, and two things could be obtained here: the Scubus and the Many Axe here through doing a variety of things. The Many Axe, you can go under the fridge in the fancy furnishing shop to obtain this, and the Scubus was obtained through bringing some bees to pollinate some flowers. The hole is actually still there in the main biome. So the Many Axe is the best axe in the game, and the Scubus is also a really cool thing to interact with. So I don't know. I'm gonna say A tier for now, and we can always move it up later if we want to. But the Many Axe is really what's making me want to change this to S tier. Now let's just start with. Looks like we are starting with the Christmas events. Actually, you know what we're gonna do? We're gonna leave the Christmas, Halloween, and Thanksgiving to the very end. But let's start out. Let's keep going with these other unrelated events. The Good Dinosaur event. This one, a lot of these crossovers, like sponsorships and paid promotions that Lumber Tycoon has had, aren't super action-packed. There's a couple of things that were added in some of these. This one, you had to find the glasses, the good sunglasses, and pretty much you would obtain a little reward. But besides that, there's no tangible thing that you could obtain in this game. So I'm gonna have to say E tier. It really was not that good. I do remember this one, and it wasn't too fun to actually do. These are just paid promotions that Lumber Tycoon has, and it kind of has to make the most of it by adding at least a little thing into the game for players to do to bring attention to whatever the paid promotion is. Let's go to the Ready Player One event. I'm gonna stick this in E tier for now and just explain briefly what it is, so you guys can get a better understanding of what I'm ranking here. It's another paid promotion, and the reason I put it in E tier, I might even move it to F tier. I think it's actually kind of cool, so I'll explain it briefly. Pretty much, it was a Roblox-wide event, as a lot of these are, and the Lumber Tycoon 2 is actually like a red herring for this event. The main thing was not. The reward was a Dominus Venari, and you cannot obtain it in Lumber Tycoon 2, but some cool things you could do is there was a text on the wall of the Shrine of Sight. It hinted at putting lava wood and cave crawler wood in those little holes that you would normally use to get the Squidward painting. You could put those woods in those holes respectively, and it would open up a little path to a different game, the Egg Hunt, which is where you would actually obtain the main reward. So it actually was pretty cool. It was pretty involved, unlike the previous one, yet nothing really could be obtained. It was just kind of a little cool thing to experience and to work around. The next one is the Cars 3 I have a feeling this is probably going to stay at E tier as well. The reason being is it's another crossover or paid promotion. There's no in-game thing you could actually obtain through this. The only thing was just billboards being put across the map. So that's going to go to F tier. There's really nothing that was added into this game besides just those lame billboards. Let's see. The next one is going to be Metaverse Champions. This one's actually kind of cool. It's kind of, I'm going to put it in D tier for now. Pretty much what you'd have to do with this one. This was a 2021 event, and the objective was to locate a treasure chest, and it would give you a little reward once you found it. But there's really no in-game reward, so it's kind of just searching. It's kind of just searching for like the sunglasses. It's just a treasure chest this time that you're searching for, so nothing too cool. This one. What is this one? Is this the... Oh, this is the Kung Fu Panda. Okay, obviously. The Kung Fu Panda was another event sponsored by DreamWorks, another paid promotion. And you would have to go and search for Bao, the panda. And once you did, you would get a little pop-up. And it was a little cooler than the previous ones. It wasn't just finding Bao, but it kind of was. It kind of was. So I'm going to have to put it here for now, but it is still kind of cool though, because there is a little panda, like a remnant from this event. There's a little panda in one of the meshes of the rocks in the game. I made a video about that. Go see that if you haven't already. But I'm gonna have to put that in D tier for now. It's not too cool, but it's not as lame as the other ones. Let's keep working our way through these crossovers here. This one is an interesting one. This wasn't actually ever an event. It was just kind of another sponsorship. It's called the Jimu Robot sponsorship, and it held in 2017. And a couple of billboards were added into the game. It was just a sponsorship for the Jimu robot. And I'm gonna have to put this in here. It's just another crossover. Nothing actually added into this game. I'm just looking at what Jimu Robot is. Is this like a robot kit? Huh. It looks like it's like a toy you can buy, like in real. It's not like a game or anything like that. Interesting. I just wanted to look that up because I was uninformed on what that was. This one, 2017 Winter Games event. This one has a special place in my heart because it's so nostalgic, and even though it wasn't entirely amazing, not a whole lot of stuff was added into this game for this. I think a lot of stuff. A lot of important things were, like the snow glow tree, which has some significance. But in any case, I'll just briefly go over what this event was. This happened in 2017, and this was another Roblox event, not just Lumber Tycoon 2 event. And pretty much what you had to do is you had to go into the taiga biome and gather all these snow glow trees and put them in the furnace, in this little furnace thing you see right here. And this was located in the cabin in the taiga biome, and once you did so, you would obtain a badge as well as this accessory here, the snow skis on your back. You could have that. But a whole new tree was added into this game, and the map the map was covered in snow, and the winter cabin was added, the snow globe bin was added, and a couple other things were added as well. And this, if you don't know, the snow glow wood was relocated to under or in the river maze. I made a video about that as well. So this one has a special place in my heart. A lot of stuff was added. I wouldn't give it S tier. I think I'm gonna have to move this to S tier and then keep that there because the Maniacs just hold so much significance to this game. All right, that's all the sponsorships and crossovers, paid promotions, etc. Let's move on to the Halloween, Christmas, and Thanksgiving events here. Let's go with the first Christmas event first. Let's go with the 2015 Christmas event, which is the first thing you see here. This one added the fire axe and the new wobbly gift and the ball and one other thing, I forget what it was, the lump of coal, I think it was. This one is the OG Christmas event. This added the fire axe, which is good for firewood and pretty much just firewood. But it also added the first wobble bobble, first red ball, and the lump of coal, which is just cool for fireplaces. I'm gonna have to give this one A tier, maybe S tier. I'm gonna say A tier for now. That seems fair. The 2016 Christmas event added icicle lights, and around this time was also added the Squidward painting, Of course, you're gonna have a new wobblehead and a new ball in every single one of these. Like the candy cane axe was added, the sleigh was added. A lot of cool things were added. Not as OG as this, but still a lot of things were added. And even though the items are less cool, maybe there are more items. So I'm gonna actually just keep it on A tier for now. 2017 Christmas event added the chicken axe, the toilet, and a painting. Not very cool. Not as cool as these ones by any means. It's kind of on the same level as the first Beastmas event, I would say. Another 2018 Christmas event added the gingerbread axe and the toboggan, and where is this? Right here. This is the biggest Christmas event of all time. It added 10 gifts. 10 gifts. Added a whole bunch of things. And you can see here, maybe you can find out a couple of these things if you already know, like the plate, the rubber ducky, the toboggan. A lot of things were added in this one. So I'm gonna have to give this one, I mean, this was added around the same time as the mini axe and the scubas. This is just really cool. I'm gonna have to add this here. We'll move these around later. But yeah, now we have the 2019 Christmas event. This one adds a lot of different things, but the most important being the rusty axe and like the burnt gift, the burnt painting, but not too cool. Nothing too cool in this one. I'm gonna have to give this one probably B tier. A lot of these Christmas updates are really cool though, so I'm gonna have to probably keep them up here somewhere because they're really kind of special. This next one, the 2020 Christmas event, added a lot of different things as well. Added the spare tire, added Just a Green Candy Cane, added the first of the books by Captain Hoove, and the cave axe. So it is actually pretty cool. I'm gonna have to move this probably in front. It's not as cool as these up here, but I'm gonna have to keep this up here and probably right there. It seems fair. I guess we're starting to move these around a little bit. That seems fair right there. Okay. Now the 2021 Christmas event. We're almost done with the Christmas things here. We added the overgrown axe, the ice cube, the gift of plump appetite, so the ham, and the very cold gift, which is the ice cube. I already mentioned that in another one of these books. Nothing too cool in this one. Where did I put it? Right there. I'm gonna have to put it right probably there. Nothing significant was really added in that. I might put it right there. It's not too cool. Okay, that's it. And then we have the last but not least the 2022 Christmas event. I don't have actually one of these things to move around, but I'm gonna let you know the 2022 Christmas event is coming in S tier. Reason being, the snowmobile, the stone pin, the rock, the icicle lights, and a couple other things, but mainly the snowmobile. The significant addition to this game. In previous Christmas updates, you have the toboggan, you have the sleigh, like all cool things, but you don't have an actual vehicle you can drive. These are just attachments that you can add to the back of your truck. The 2022 Christmas event adds a new vehicle for the first time in a very long time, and for that reason, it's going in S tier. It's going probably, should it go before or after this? It's a new vehicle. It's gonna have to go in front of this. The 2022, although it's not up here, it's going in front of the second Beastmas event. All right, that is the Christmas events done. Let's move on to the Thanksgiving events and finish off with the Halloween events. The Thanksgiving ones are gonna fly by really quickly because there's not many things that are added. The first one, 2016, added the basic turkey. Very cool, nostalgic for sure because it's the first one. A fun fact is the Christmas and Halloween events started in 2015, while the Thanksgiving events actually started in 2016, so 1 year later. But equally so, I do remember this. I do think this holds some significance. But the Thanksgiving ones are going to kind of stay on the lower half, unlike the Christmas ones. The blue bone turkey was added in 2017. A little bit less cool than the previous one. 2018 added the green bone turkey in the can of cranberry sauce. I'm gonna have to put it right here because it was more than just a basic turkey there. 2019 added the pink bone turkey. I'm gonna have to put that right there. 2020 added the turkey leftovers. Finally moving into a different little realm than just the basic turkey. I'm gonna have to give it a little plus points for that. The 2021 added the spicy turkey. Moving around a little bit. I think it's a little cooler than that. It's not as cool as that though. 2022 finally added 6 items, unlike pretty much all the other Thanksgiving events. We have the big turkey, the sparkle time turkey. We have the can of mashed potatoes, a sack of bread, the bread, and the apple pie. This one is going smack dab right there, for sure. That deserves that spot for sure. And last but not least, we have the Halloween events. These ones are probably equally as cool as the Christmas ones for sure. The first one is so significant. It adds the very first pumpkin. It adds Sinister and Spookwood into this game. That is going all the way up to S tier for me. Spook and Sinisterwood, I've made so many videos on those things. Those things blew up my channel. These things are really rare woods, but so cool. So cool. 2016, also S tier, automatically, no doubt. Where in the world is this one? Did I already move it somewhere? I don't know where I moved this. There it is. This is right. Okay, this is the 2016. It added the Lone Cave, which is the End Times biome, the Eye, and it added the unreleased Eerie Skull, a new pumpkin variety or variant, and a couple other things. But this one is so cool. It almost beats this one. It almost beats this one. This one's going back. Yeah, this one's moving for sure. Wow, that was a huge thing when the Eye first came out. Remember how cool that was? Okay, 2017 Halloween event. I don't want to make this video too long. Added another new area, another new biome called the Lost Cave, which is where you can pay a NPC a large amount of money to gain unlimited building, pretty much, or the ability to fill any wood or blueprint with a 1x1 unit of wood. In any case, this one's also cool. It added a new pumpkin, but it added this crazy cool feature. So I'm gonna have to give that a spot right there. The 2018 Halloween event added the Amber Axe, the bag of candy, the cursed pumpkin. I think this is the first bag of candy that was added, and it started this trend. A new painting, or 3 new paintings, sorry, and we added the spooky icicle lights. This one is a huge update. So many things added in this one. It's less significant than these up here, I would say. Yet, where do I think it deserves its spot? Probably right there. That seems fair. It's not as cool as the Squidward painting and all that stuff, nor as cool as the original Christmas, the very first one. 2019 is so lame. They just added a new pumpkin. How lame is that? It's still cool. It's still cool. It's probably gonna go right there. 2020 added a new pumpkin, a new bag of candy, and a candy corn axe. Kind of cool. Nothing too crazy there. Let's see where that should deserve its spot. Probably right here. Do you think it deserves a spot right there? Or do you think I should move it up a little bit more? I think it's probably right there. It's not as cool as some of these things here. And maybe it is. I'd say right here. That's probably a good spot. Okay, 2021 adds a new pumpkin, a new bag of candy, and this one is pretty darn cool as well. Nothing too crazy. It adds one less thing. It doesn't add an axe this time like the previous one did, but it is still up there, I'd say. And last but not least, the 2022 Halloween event adds a new pumpkin, a new bag of candy, but 2 new, so incredibly strange things. It adds the Mary statue, and it adds the question mark. This is called the Judas Patch, where a lot of weird, supernatural, biblical additions were added into this game, or additions were made to this game, and it's so strange. People don't know what's happening, and if it's still affecting the game to begin with. But this black smoke especially is so confusing. What does it do? It was in the fancy furnishing shop. No one knows what it is. The Mary statue appeared under the map, even weirder. But in any case, this is so strange that even though a lot of things were added into this game, it's still really cool, like, to understand this lore of what is happening. So for that reason, I'm gonna have to give it a spot right there. Right there. All right, we covered all, I believe 32 events that this game has had, all of the Christmas, Halloween, and Thanksgiving event, as well as all of the paid promotions, crossover sponsorships that this game has had. Let me see if there's any edits I need to make here, because I don't want to submit this until I've actually corrected this and made this clear. I think it's looking pretty darn good. I do like where I've placed these things. I placed things higher up for nostalgia's sake, but remember that the 2022 Christmas event that added the new snowmobile, it's probably, I don't know if it's still right there. I might move it right between these two right here, because it added a snowmobile, a whole new vehicle, but it didn't add another biome. It didn't add another biome. It didn't add these two trees here, the Spook and Sinister. But I think with that, I'm happy where everything stands. If you want to play this, go on to Lumber Tycoon 2 or LT2 all events ranking tier list on tiermaker.com, made by Electrotech. Shout out to him once again. If you do want to play this, go over and head over to this website and type this in and play this for yourself. But without further ado, I hope you guys did enjoy. Let me know if you agree with me, and if you don't, where you disagree. And let me know in the comments below what those things are. What tier list do you want to see next? And leave any other video ideas you have in the comment section below as well. Turn on the bell so that you'll be notified whenever I do upload another video. Without further ado, thank you guys for watching, and I hope you enjoy. Like, comment, share, subscribe, and peace out. See you in the next video.
Saying that it feels right.